boys.
The boys.
The boys.
Action!
So speaking of douchebags and with bad attitudes, the
Nice.
boys.
Homelander, the biggest douchebag with a bad attitude.
I'm behind.
We've never talked about the boys on
we
this
haven't.
show. Yeah.
Now I'm watching it and I'm getting caught up because your recommendation and you're like, you have to watch it.
You have to fucking watch
you
this.
have to watch this
I
show.
started it and I could not put it down. Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's great.
It's hip, it's now. I came up with that one.
It is definitely
It was unexpectedly great.
yeah,
You know what
it's
I mean?
like the cure to the MCU thing. Like
Yeah.
if you get too MCU'd out, then you go over here and it's like on the other end of the spectrum. It's like it's almost too dark.
DC's on the other end
Yeah,
of the spectrum.
DC's floating off in its own thing. Like it got lost.
Yeah.
No,
No, the boys is, I think, cause for superhero fatigue because people are like, oh, just do this, Marvel. Just do the boys
Right.
in the MCU.
But see,
and they're like, we can't.
You can't.
It's not that.
You can't. And the DC does like a half-assed attempt at this.
And the boys only exist because those two things are a thing. Like, the boys wouldn't be a
It
thing
wouldn't
if
work.
DC and Marvel weren't already a thing. Because Homelander is just a Superman parody.
he is.
He's just like bad Superman.
bad Superman.
If Superman was like a corpo, yeah.
I love that take on the show because it's very real life.
Yeah.
Like if we had superheroes, they
Yeah.
would be exploited for money.
And social media.
Completely.
And influence. They're
Yeah.
basically
They're all
superheroes who are influencers.
Yeah, like, hey, don't solve this crime until we got our cameras there and we have a schedule. Like when Starfire or whatever her name is, she's
Starlight.
Like, Starlight. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, we already have some intel, so like, I'm gonna wait till like 10:30 before
They have
you
like
kick.
the scheduled like team up with the Deep or whatever. Yeah. Well, okay, Wednesday you're scheduled for a team up with like this is so stupid.
But it's
yeah.
so real.
Yeah.
That's what makes me. Oh man. But then again, they get too much. Like I do like every once in a while having a happy thing. Like
Yeah.
I don't need every single thing to,
To
be
be a
like I'm gonna put a
downer.
gun in my mouth.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
cool.
most of the show. Yeah.
of the show.
Except when it gets.
And Carl Urban kills it.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I mean, he just
Oh my
proves
God.
again and again. I think he's Bruce. He's this gen's Bruce Campbell
Okay.
because he's
Okay.
he fails in everything he does, but not because he's bad at it.
No.
Like Judge Dredd, that's considered one of the best dystopian sci-fi ones.
Carl Urban and Judge Dredd.
The one that they did, the rebooted one, not the Stallone one.
one.
No,
Okay.
they remade one and it's amazing, but it flopped because the last one flopped and no one saw it. but
it
it's
wasn't Carl
good.
Urban's fault, and
Not
he made
Carl
Sea
Urban.
Beast, that animated movie, which going from this to Sea Beast is like.
A little weird.
I want to overdub Sea Beast lines with the boys' lines. He's like, "Oh, you fucking." Like,
That's pretty. That's a good short.
he's like shouting at the girl, like, "Whoa, dude!" fucking
And
A.
then do Starfire over her. And
yeah,
that
yeah. Starlight. You
Starlight.
keep
I said
Starfire as the Teen
Starfire.
Titan.
Yeah. Too many superhero movies. It's like the Morbius and Morbius and more.
Season 4 of The Boys, after they've done Gen 5 and their spin-off animated show, which is basically What If for The
Okay.
Boys, like Diabolical is what it's
And
called.
they've announced the season 2 Gen 5. That's
Oh,
happening.
really?
No dates yet. But
Okay,
that's happening.
Okay, all right. So June
13th.
we get season 4
Right
of
in
The
between
Boys.
our birthdays.
Yeah, I'll fucking happy birthday to
birthday.
us. Yeah. We get The Boys. Yeah, you got to catch up by then. We'll have reviews for season 1, 2, and 3.
I think we will.
Yeah.
Because I came in even later than you, but we came in a little bit late.
I will honestly probably rewatch season 1, 2, and 3 before the show
Okay.
season 4 premieres, even though I just finished it like a month ago.
It's renewed for 6.
Yeah.
They're already starting to film 6.
Okay. Wow.
So, which I think that will probably end up being the last season.
Season 3, without spoiling anything, it's like you start to see repetitiveness, and it's like, well, okay, no, but it like works though.
Okay.
It's just like this new character shows up, and then they're also like bad, and it's like, but you're just
But
doing.
you have to.
But you
to
have
a
to.
little
You just
bit.
have to keep escalating and pushing the envelope. Yeah. So I could not be more pumped for a premiere for season 4.
Yeah,
of
I'm
The
glad I
Boys.
wait
Yeah.
now I can blow through them and not have to wait. 6
Yeah,
months to
that's
or
pretty
3
much what I
years.
was waiting
Yeah.
for. Was like when it gets a couple seasons, I'll watch. Because if season 1, if I finished season 1 and there was nothing
had to
else, I'd
wait,
be
like-
like, "You got any more of that, Boys? The Boys spinoff?"
Do you think they'll do any movies or anything? Just because of the
no.
pure popularity? Almost like this show's going the other direction of all the other comic book stuff as far as
Yeah.
popularity goes.
Huh?
I was just thinking about that.
Because it is Prime Video, maybe
like a straight to Amazon type movie,
Yeah,
like a streaming.
and I don't even know if it'll be like the end of The Boys gets a movie. It'll probably just be like a spin-off of one of the characters.
okay.
Like they get like their own Marvel movie.
How do you? Okay.
Like in season 2, they're like making an Avengers movie. and like you get to see like the sets and all that shit. Yeah, it's like
They allude to that in season 1.
it's like Assemble the Seven or it's Dawn of the Seven. So if they do anything, I would hope they make an actual like Marvel movie set in this world. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes,
like,
because
yeah.
you could actually get super deep in that. You could do.
could.
They're filming a movie with real superheroes, and while they're filming it, all of a sudden there's an actual threat.
Yeah.
And now the douchebags that you hate now have to actually be good.
And then it's Dawn of the Seven. Yeah, but they're making them right. Like I'd watch that. I'd watch that. Not a finale to the series
Right.
as a movie.
Just
I
like
don't
another
think that
thing.
would work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm super excited. The Boys. Fucking check out our review coming soon.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice.
Would you look at that? A ladder! Unfortunately, my design doesn't facilitate...
Fucking Jack Black is Claptrap?
yes.
What?
Well,
What? I have goosebumps right now, bro. And Kevin Hart is Roland?
You could end the trailer.
What?
on it.
Why is Kevin Hart Roland?
treasure hidden in some
What?
secret vault.
What the fuck is happening?